David, and today we're going to talk about uh, what is a no-fly zone, could one be imposed over Ukraine? Well, first of all, we need to know what is a no-fly zone. Well, for the beginning, we need to start with what is a no-fly zone. Well, the no-fly zone is a type of airspace that cannot be traveled through by airplanes. The idea of this no-fly zone over Ukraine will be mean the airplanes could not enter to this space, but it will be not affect the airport or any airports in Ukraine. If a no-fly zone was imposed, then Russia could only fly into Ukrainian space if they were granted clearance to fly by the United States and the NATO, which are the two major powers behind the idea of no-fly zones. Well, the main idea of no-fly zone is which any aircraft are provided for flying, it is imposed either by a military or civilian authority. No-fly zones are used to restrict the use of aircraft in designated space. They're also can use to protect ground forces, cities, strategic targets. They're usually imposed by international body, such as the NATO or the United Nations Security Council. In theory, a no-fly zone could be enforced over Ukraine, but there is a question of whether this will be enough to stop Russian forces from continuing their attacks in that region. These attacks are fake all the people from Ukrainian, and the president also demand the no-fly zone will be an exceptional measure because it will be provided the Russian military aircraft in the region. And also there are arguments for and against the imposition of no-fly zone on Ukraine. Argument is that economic sanctions have already been imposed over Russia, and they need to support by order of pressure to make it clear that the West will not tolerate further Russian aggression in Eastern Europe. In conclusion, what is the most important thing about the creation of no-fly zone? It will be an exceptional measure, but if imposed over Ukraine, it will be provide Russian military aircraft in the region. Addition to this, there are benefits, will be less risk, peace, and social stability for the people in Ukraine. There also will be increased international recognition for Ukraine territorial integrity. And the most potential impact may be economic slump due to a sanction imposed on Russia and a possible risk of escalation in Eastern Europe. But also we have the positive relation with other countries such as NATO, members of China, who wants peace in the world and Europe. And that is the most important thing.